The Rookie series is all about getting to know Final Cut Pro as quickly as possible. However, there are details not covered in the 15 Rookie lessons that are important that you know. These ancillary lessons will fill the gaps. By definition, these lessons are longer due to the extent of the components covered. This fourth ancillary lesson, Rookie Lesson 19, is about customizing your keyboard shortcuts. Shortcuts are a great way to quickly get editing in Final Cut. And there are many shortcuts built in. If you'd like to download a list of the built-in shortcuts, click the eye above. And also, as well as built-in shortcuts, you can create your own. There are hundreds of commands built into Final Cut that do not appear in the menus nor in any of the default shortcuts. So you can allocate your own shortcuts to these commands, as well as add more suitable shortcuts to those that are already there. You can access the customization by selecting the Commands option under the Final Cut Pro menu. In this video, I'll show you how to add your own shortcuts for the Trim to Start and the Trim to End commands. Under the Final Cut menu, and you can see commands and you can see they're customized. You can import keyboard shortcuts from another computer. Also, export your own specialized keyboard shortcuts. You can pick between the default one or your own customized ones. So let's customize some keyboard shortcuts. Select the command, go to Customize, and here we can select which one we want. Do we want to import one from somewhere else? Do we want to export, duplicate one of the current ones, or even delete one of them? We can go to the default one, or we can go to several already customized ones. So I'm going to go to my one here. I have used the G and the H key on my keyboard as a simple set of keys that I can easily remember because they're right next to the J, K and L keys that I use all the time. Since we know the term is trim, we can type the words trim in the search and it shows us that there are already keyboard shortcuts to trim to the end and trim to the start, but they're not easily recognizable. And so what I'm going to do is to replace the trim or add the trim to start and use the G key as that function, and the trim to end I'll use the H key. And you can see that these are close to the J, K and L keys that we use frequently to play through our clips. So they're all positioned in a nice little group here. So to add or to change a keyboard command, you can use the command key, the shift key, the option key and the control key, or any combination of the same, plus a key on the keyboard. Now, if we click the G key at the moment, we can see that the G key has no other commands associated with it where there is no modifier. If you press the G and use the command key, you will create a storyline. So all of the functions for the G key for command, shift, option or control are then listed over here. So we could add the G key in as a trim to start and it would fit in this section here, no modifier. So if I simply now drag the instruction trim to start on top of the G key, you can see now that it's now associated with the no modifier of the G key and it pops into the menu commands under here. So let's do the same for the H key. We'll select the H key and you can see that there is a gap here. So you could use the H key without a modifier and put any keyboard shortcut on it, but for this particular exercise we want trim to end on it. So I can drag the trim to end and pop it on top of the H, and now we see trim to end here and it's also listed over here. So that's how we've customized our keyboard. If you're looking for one-on-one tuition with Final Cut Pro, just click on trainingfinalcutpro.com and I'd be happy to set up a personalised training program. But if you're just looking for answers on a specific topic, I can offer free Final Cut Pro support via email for urgent issues as you're confronted with them. Let me know in the comments below if you've got areas that you struggle with in Final Cut, and I'd be happy to produce a YouTube video to help you solve those issues. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and press the bell. There are new videos every Sunday.